This is a video to show you how to construct a line perpendicular to another line through a point on that line. So here we have line L and we have point P on line L. And so we want to construct a line that's perpendicular to L that goes through point P. So you need your compass. Make sure you have a sharp point there and that'll help you be more accurate, okay? And so what you want to do is you can put it at any distance you want as long as it's going to, we're going to do an arc so that it hits on both sides of the line. So you want to make sure, like my piece of my line here is smaller than this piece, so I want to make sure I don't make it too big to where it's not going to hit that line. So I can see that that would be a good size. So it doesn't matter what you do here. So put your point on that point P you want it to go through, and all you have to do is make a little arc. You don't have to make a big arc. Just a little, we just want the intersection. That's all you need. You could make a full circle, but there's no use. I really wouldn't recommend a full circle, and you can make bigger arcs, but all we need is that intersection of the arcs to the line L. Now you're going to take your compass and you're going to have to make the radius bigger. So what you want to do is make it more than half. So right now it's exactly the distance from P to those arcs. We want it to be more than that, because what we're going to do is do some arcs that are going to intersect. So make it a little bigger, okay? And I wouldn't make it too big to where it goes past your second arc. So you're going to put your point on one of the intersections of the arc and the line, and you're going to make two arcs. You're going to make an arc above the point. Make sure it's big enough so it goes from one side to the other, and then one on the bottom as well. Okay, so you have those two arcs. You're going to do the same thing, keeping it that same distance by putting the point on your other arc that where it intersects with line L, and doing the same thing. So make two arcs. And you can see that you have two intersections there. So we have 2 points, and when we connect those points, and you don't always have to mark these, sometimes it's nice not to, then you can see the exact intersection of the points. You don't mess it up. And then when we connect those two lines, that will be our perpendicular, or those 2 points, that will be our perpendicular line. So line it up so that it's going to go through. Now, you don't want to force it to go through P. It should go through P if you did it right. So just really make sure that it goes through the 2 points here where the intersected arcs, and it should go through P as well. And line it up nicely there. Then draw a line. And it should go right through point P. Give your line arrows to show it goes on forever. And label it. I'm going to label this line M. And then go ahead and make the mark, because we just did the construction where we formed a right angle here. So we constructed a line M that's perpendicular to line L and goes through point P, which is on the line. So all you have is your 2 initial arcs with a radius length. Make your radius a little bigger so it's at least halfway. Arc above and below for both with your points here. Get that intersection, draw the line, and that's how you construct a line perpendicular to another line through a point on the line.